Tip black folk. Yes. Wow. This is the channel that I have to post from. Some Tea Party elements. I just put it this way: when we uncovered some possible funding of the Ron Paul situation, the Rand Paul, excuse me, and some of the Tea Party, KKK. I'll leave it at that. Straight up. And we're talking billions from organizations that fund white nationalists, hardcore. And this is not just the United States. This is global. Okay, we're talking from Is It Real to Sweden to Tanzania, what they call South Africa. Billions are being poured into Tea Party initiatives and new laws to subjugate y'all. I've tried to tell you over and over and over again. I said it over and over. What we're about to face. This incident with Rand Paul and the kicking of the supporter, it'll be swept under the rug like just about everything. Like when young brothers and sisters get killed from cops or whatnot. It'll be pretty much the same thing. A couple of weeks of mouth poked out, maybe some money changing hands, and a little bit of here's a couple grand to be quiet kind of thing. Black folk, I've been warning you. I warned you. I warned you what this rage of white nationalism, i.e., we want our country back. This is just the beginning. If you are at the polls, if you are out there and you're literally at doing voting or whatnot, I'm not saying you might want to be strapped up, but I'm just saying that anything can happen. They're going buck wild. Crackers are losing their minds. And I'm not saying that they will do something, but anything is possible at this stage. Anything is probable at this stage. Be careful. I warned you. I told you. I screamed from the highest mountain. I even told you some of the financial resources. We uncovered financial resources of what these crackers are about. What the money that's flowing into their coffers is money to literally put you back in chains. We're not just talking your Chamber of Commerce and your Heritage Foundation and and your status quo. We're not just talking Liberty University and whatnot. We're talking and it's not just the Bob Joneses and whatnot. We're talking the kind of money from international interest. Hook Nose Bagel Eating, Is It Real? And all. We're talking from Sweden, from England, from France. When they had that meeting about the quote unquote immigration, and now the fact that black folks are being told, and I guess it's in Britain, they're talking about, they call it social cleansing. I told you guys over and over and over again, black folk, you got to prepare. This is war. So be careful when you go to these polls, these voting polls, because there's a high probability there's going to be high probability of acts of violence against black folks at polls, and they're going to use what happened with the new Black Panthers as a reason. They're going to try to say, well, we can do this. The stomping of a crackerist Ron Paul supporter is nothing compared to what some of these white nationalists that we know of and the funding that we know of that the Rand Pauls and stuff have set, because they've got the funding to get off legally on any kind of violence that happens against you. Tried to tell you guys. I tried to tell you. We know things are going to happen well in advance of what many of you probably would even you couldn't imagine. I tried to tell you. Anyways, the other channel, I can't get to it till after the election. The regular channel. I'll explain why. When I uncovered the source of what Rand Paul's funding and the Tea Party's funding, we had a message that not only just from some personal, even personal emails. These crackers, when you uncover their funding and what they're about, serious stuff's about to go down. When I found out what their money was coming from, and many of it is to put black folks in prison or dead. That's and so I won't be able to do much on the other channel right now. This will be the one that I will only be able to contact with friends. I can't contact with the public on this particular channel. Anyways, Hotep, Be careful, black folk. Be careful. Be careful. Hotep, y'all.